Debbie Herbert, the CEO of Monte Vista Grove Homes, and I would like you to know the positive side about what it's like living in a senior community through a pandemic, and that is best said by our residents themselves.
I'm Joanne Hinch, and my husband is Jim. Jim began his ministry a bit earlier than many. When he was 16, he was asked to co-pastor 5 rural Illinois churches. Someone asked Jim once, "How did you think you could do that at 16? And Jim replied, "Well, at 16, you think you can do anything."
I'm Dean Thompson. My wife Rebecca and I, we have served churches and communities since 1965 when we went to seminary.
After college, he was off to seminary at Princeton, and then upon graduation, he was called to Beverly Hills Community Presbyterian Church. And midway through his ministry there, I joined him, and we have been together for 56 years this month.
We've served communities in New York City, Virginia, North Carolina, West Virginia, Austin, Texas, Pasadena, California. Our last calling was I served as the 8th president of Louisville Seminary.
We have served churches across the country, from Beverly Hills to Hamilton, New Jersey, to Great Falls, Montana, to Sarasota, Florida. My service was as a pastor's wife and an ordained elder. Jim ended his ministry with 3 interims. From Florida, he came back to California at Chatsworth. And then from Chatsworth, he was called to a very different church in downtown Buffalo, New York. And his final interim was at Lafayette Orinda in the Bay Area.
We came here in October 2016, so we've got our feet on the ground and we love it.
Jim and I have been here since 2009, 11 years ago.
I've got 3 clusters of joys that absolutely energize my life spiritually and vocationally.
You've heard the phrase, attitude of gratitude. Well, that speaks for Monte Vista Grove. I can't remember when this hasn't happened during a conversation with a resident here at the Grove. One of us will say, "Oh, I'm so grateful to be here at Monte Vista," and the other will wholeheartedly agree.
The first cluster of joys has to do with the fact that this place energizes and enhances our generative impulses, our creative impulses. I mean to say, we come to an environment that is conducive to growth. We want to grow and grow until one day when we graduate and go to the great company of heaven.
During this time of COVID, we have been extremely grateful to Debbie and her staff, to Melanie, who makes wonderful meals with her staff, and to all the people that deliver the meals and the packages.
Mentoring's a great example. The residents of this little village could conduct an institute on mentoring.
Residents have found a way to fill a need. Lynn Cheney has headed up a group of 3 couples who go grocery shopping for us.
Another bundle of joys here for me personally on this campus is that I think my favorite activity is I like to have conversations with as many of our residents as possible about their life journey. And it feeds me to learn from these pilgrimages that have taken place that are so inspiring.
Besides the outstanding staff, I am very grateful for the trustees. They do an amazing job, and they give up their time, their talents, and their money to the Grove. Their effort moves me greatly, and I know how hard they work because I've just come off of 6 years of being a resident trustee. I'm also very grateful to all our donors, and just am moved by their generosity, their concern, and their monies that they give to make it possible for some of us like Jim and I to live here at the Grove.
A third joy that is describable is the beauty of this place. We have 13 acres of a wooded garden with grass and flowers and birds. When Rebecca and I walk this campus, it's like walking inside a painting.
We are so grateful for the love and caring that we are given, and we feel like we're able to live our lives with gratitude and joy. That's Monte Vista Grove.
Well, those are my joys, and I'm sticking with them.